Hey guys, so I haven't had a chance to update my political podcast in a few days. I don't know what's happened, but it seems like a couple of days went by and I didn't do a political video, you guys. So apparently there's a dispute right now between President-elect Trump and Mexico's president about the border, the migrants, the wall, etc., the tariffs. So here we have CNN saying after a phone call to Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum, Pardo, I think her last name is Pardo, no? President-elect Donald Trump claimed on Truth Social that Sheinbaum agreed to stop migration into the U.S. and close the southern border. Sheinbaum responded on X, saying that Mexico is not trying to close the border. Whoa. Isn't that interesting, you guys? The question is, that's all that CNN has on this. Isn't that bizarre? The question though is why would Trump lie about something like that? Um, why would Trump lie about something like that? It's the most bizarre thing I have ever heard in my entire life. Yeah, so the president of Mexico is saying that they discussed migration strategy, but that she has never agreed to anything. I mean, this all started when Trump threatened to impose 25% tariffs on Mexican imports into the United States. And he was going to impose that on Mexican products and also on Canadian products coming into the United States and Chinese products as well, I believe. And I think each of the three leaders of these three countries basically answered and said that they will have their own retaliatory tariffs on American imports coming into their country. So, there is a lot of concern about what that's going to mean for end users and consumers in the United States. Certainly, imports on products coming into the United States will mean that these merchants, these businesses will have to increase their prices in order to break even. If they're going to have to pay higher prices for their imports that they're selling to American consumers, then they're going to have to jack up the prices by a lot to get their markup, 300%, 400%, 500%, or more, whatever it takes for them to get their profit margins. And so people are saying, look, I mean, this is going to hurt American consumers. But I think what American consumers are saying, especially those who voted for Trump, is that they don't mind the higher prices. I mean, on the one hand, I think what they're saying is they voted for Trump because during the Biden administration, prices were just too darn high, right? However, if the prices go even higher during Trump's presidency, they don't mind because it means that Trump can charge the high tariffs, and that those high tariffs will mean that the border will get closed, and those high tariffs will mean a reduction of drugs like fentanyl into the United States, which will mean fewer drug addicts in the United States. So I think what people who voted for Trump are saying is that, yes, they voted for Trump so that he can lower the prices, the sticker prices. It's just way too high, you know. And I'm not even going to lie. I was in the U.S. Um, not so long ago, like in 2024, this year, I think. And the prices of things were like, I was just like, what's going on here? I think I saw a magazine for 20 euros. Like the regular magazines that you used to buy, like, 13 years ago before you left America. Like, I don't know, Vogue or whatever, house magazines, because I really like magazines like about the home. It was like prices of $20 for a magazine. It was like, what's going on? A pack of potato chips was ridiculous, like $5, $6, $7. Like, I'm like, what is going on here? I mean, I don't know what it necessarily costs where I am at the moment, but because I don't really buy those types of things as often as I might in America. In America, your eating changes like almost immediately. You're like, oh my God, I need some potato chops. I can't do this, you know? And then you go into a supermarket like Kroger or I forgot the other names, Kroger and oh my gosh, not A&P. What are the names of supermarkets in America? I remember Kroger. There's a big one. Um, oh, whatever it's called. But $7 for a bag of potato chips. So people want the prices to go down, you guys, which is why they voted for Trump. But then once Trump said he was going to impose these tariffs, people quickly understood that it would mean that prices are going to go even higher. So instead of paying $7 for a bag of potato chips, you might have to pay $12 for a bag of potato chips, depending on if the potato chips were imported from Mexico. I mean, I'm just using the potato chips as an example. Okay, I'm not saying that, we import potato chips from Mexico, whatever those products are that America imports from Mexico. And apparently, Mexico is America's biggest trading partner. Okay, so so prices are going to double, triple, quadruple in some cases. And Trump voters are saying it's okay for us. We don't mind. We will pay whatever we need to pay. And we don't even mind if we don't have a job because, Elon Musk and Vivek, what's his face? I'm not into this Vivek guy, But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Um, I mean, he just has a vibe just altogether way out there. I can't even analyze it. But apparently him and Elon have promised to just wipe out a ton of jobs. Elon apparently named names. He called out some, hardworking Americans minding their business, private citizens, and put them on Twitter, like blasted them on Twitter. How low, really? How very low. I mean, it's one thing to say that you are doing this to save America, to help the government, but when you do something like that, it's personal. It's just in bad form. It's mean, it's unnecessarily mean. It's abusive, right? It's an abuse of your power and your position. And it's just something that I can't respect. But that said, what does my respect mean? Absolutely nothing, right? Who cares? But I used to think Elon Musk was like, so much. And now I'm just like, ew. But so there's that. But anyway, I digress. So Trump voters don't care about, like I was over on Ben Mycelis's YouTube channel, and he's basically having a cow about this, like, oh, Trump voters are this and that. I don't think he understands. Trump voters don't mind if they have to pay triple, quadruple prices if it means that President Trump can close that border and he can just follow through on the tariffs for the sake of following through on the tariffs because people just like to feel like, they're powerful, follow through on the 25% tariffs. They love it. And if they don't have a job, it's okay. And if they have to pay triple and quadruple, it's okay because they gave President Trump a mandate to do certain things, right? And if all of this means there'll be fewer drug addicts in America, you know, par for the course, okay? So I don't know what Ms. Scheinbaum is saying. They're saying that she's fighting back and she's saying that, President Trump and she did not have the conversation that he's saying that they had. It was a different conversation. I don't know why President Trump would lie about that, though. I mean, it would seem so silly to lie about something like that, wouldn't it, Ms. Scheinbaum? I'm not saying that she's lying, but I'm not saying that he's lying. I'm just saying, whatever, right? Whatever.